Alright. I just meant to go to options so I could lower, like, the actual music of the game so we could just vibe. Alright. Let me lower it just a touch more, but 10%. Okay. Now. Jesus Christ, Windows 10, leave me alone. Alright, who we playing as today? I think the last time we did a multi-run. So I guess I'll, you know, let's still run as Acrid. Why not? You know, I like Acrid. Once I get, like, more people in the chat, I might, like, actually, like, ask y'all who I should play. We got, like, a little straw poll for it. It'll be fun. There's a lot of things I really, really, really want to do, but I need, like, more eyeballs. So if you know, like, any people who'd be interested in a, black content creator who just does stuff on a daily basis, let them know I exist. That'd be cool of you. It's a way to support the stream. You can also, like, just donate or sub or pledge to my Patreon, all that good stuff. You know? But it's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. So I did a couple of things this weekend. I, went to the Franklin Institute, I think, for the, first time in a long while. That was fun. I really like museums, actually. They're fun. You can learn a lot of really cool stuff. There are a lot of really neat exhibits. Oh, there was one neat exhibit I was screwing around with last time, which was like a bunch of like neat little machinery thingies, and they had like a domino exhibit. Domino exhibit was neat. Oh wait, no, I think the thing I had the most fun with was like this water-propelled rocket. Cause like, dude, water-propelled rockets I think are some of the sickest things to ever exist. Yo, what's poppin'? We're playing Risk of Rain. It's like I really want to play a third game, but I don't really want to play right now. And I've mentioned this in the group I'm in, the Discord I'm in, that a lot of people in this chat are probably going to be from, but I don't have a Switch right now. I've been having, if you saw, I haven't uploaded it yet, but, my last couple of VODs of Okami have me crashing, like, cause I was fighting some of the boss refights, and the game just hard crashes before I fight Ninetales, and after that, I'm just playing with friends doing Monster Hunter stuff, because one of my friends got the game recently. And I'm like, yeah, I want to play Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Rise is the sickest game on the Switch right now. And then my game crashes 3 times during a hunt, and I'm like, dude, why? So I had to, like, clench my teeth, spend $100 to repair the thing, and now I'm waiting for it to come back. They got it today, apparently, but, like, I could have used that money, damn it. Anyway. Other than that, like, my weekend has been mostly alright. Spent it with my father, who came down again twice in the same month. He came out, like, earlier this month because it was his birthday. Like, I tell the story occasionally, but, like, my parents have, like, birthdays that are, like, pretty much back to back. Like, my father is April 2nd, and my mother is April 4th, and it's like, Jesus Christ, you know? Yeah, it's rough. But we mostly just stayed inside, except for that one time we went to Philadelphia and we went to the Franklin Institute. That was fun, though. I did enjoy just, like, doing that whole thing. I hadn't been to a museum in forever because of COVID and everything, so it was nice going to see one. Even though a lot of stuff in the institute was closed. Oh, yeah, that would do it, huh? I should have thought about that, but nah. But I really do dig museums. A couple of things that I was kind of glad about were closed. I still don't mess around with IMAX. IMAX freaks me out, and I have no idea why. It might just be like weird mind goblins or whatever, but I'm like, nah, I don't trust like that. Oh no, Acrid is not the new character. The new character is Bandit, who I might play after I'm done with this run. I do want this medkit. I'll take that, thank you. Like, yeah, it's probably because they're loud. Like, they're just huge enclosures you're just kind of trapped in, and you get to see, like, how big everything is, and it makes you go, don't trust like that. But yeah, we mostly just stayed inside and watched a couple of movies. What did I watch? I've also been looking at like a couple things on my own too. Like Nomad is still really good. That's Megalobox 2, by the way. New Digimon is still really good. Zenkaiger is still very good. There's just a lot of really good things I'm watching right now. Okay, where did I see the teleporter at? Because I am lost. I think it's around here somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's down here. What's in here? Other than fireworks. But yeah, other than that, I've just been kind of procrastinating, unfortunately. I've been trying to stay on top of, like, doing things. Like, uploading VODs and whatnot, but I don't know. I've mostly just been vibing, trying to catch up and watch people's streams and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of shows that, like, I'm not really following a whole lot of stuff either. I used to be watching, like, all the different Kamen Riders and stuff, but, like, Zenkaiger, I think, is one of my favorite Sentai series ever. It's so fun. I've been watching a little bit of Gundam here and there, too. Because, this SD Gundam series that's, like, loosely based off of Romance of the Three Kingdoms is actually really interesting and I'm watching. Sentai is great. I really like Sentai. Zenkaiger is very good. It does require, like, a little bit of prior knowledge, but they do explain, like, what's what for the most part. I might watch more old ones. I do want to watch Gokaiger. I was having a lot of fun watching ToQger. ToQger's very fun. That show is pretty good. If you want to get into, like, Kamen Rider, though, I do have a couple really good recommendations. Like, if you want to watch some stuff that's, like, a bit older, I can recommend Kuuga. That's Kwga. That one's really good. O's is very good. Double is very good. That's just W. Fourze. F-O-U-R-Z-E. Incredible. I love Fourze. There's a lot of good stuff for Kamen Rider. I need to finish rewatching, actually, another good thing. Kuuga is actually free if you watch it through, the Shout Factory website. It's incredible. It might be better to watch it, without, translating the bad guys first, though. Because that's what the Shout Factory version does, so... It's up to you, though. But Kuuga is incredible. I love it. There's just a lot of really good, like, Sentai series and Toku series I really need to, like, catch up on. But I've just been procrastinating, because it's hard to keep my attention span going a lot of the time. I do things I want to do, but it's just like, I'll get around to it eventually. That's how with me with, like, Digimon, I had to, like, force it to, like, get into it. Now I'm in a groove where I just, like, catch it, like, every Sunday. I used to be like that with Kamen Rider. I was watching 01 and I kind of just fell off of it, like, when COVID really hit. Because they stopped airing them. And then I just never went back and finished it. What else has been up? I guess I did flesh out a couple more OCs that I'm working on in another Discord. I still have to fix that so it like shows like just links in general. I might just fix that like after I'm done. Yeah, I watched a friend of a friend's with one of my good friends, Val, co-hosting. Playing a Melty tournament. That was actually really cool. I think Melty is one of my favorite fighting games to watch, honestly. Melty's great. I'm really excited for Type Lumina. Maybe not as much as a lot of other people, but like that game looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I hope it's really good. I mean, it's gonna be. It's French. It can't be bad legally. French does good work. It's something we were talking about. We were playing Apex last night, or no, it was, it might not have been Apex. It might have just been us playing like fighting games in general. Because like Apex, it might have been Apex. It might have been Street Fighter. I can't remember what it was, but like. Nobody's really doing 2D animation anymore, and it's kind of a shame, really. I need to play more Smash. I really want to get good at playing, like, Terry and Ken, but, like, doing Dragon Punch motions on pad is so weird. I'm so used to doing it on Fight Stick that doing it on pad just feels, like, unnatural. I'm also, there's so many games I really want to, like, sink my teeth into more, like Battle for the Grid. Because that new Ryu costume in Battle for the Grid looks great. Where he's just like a, like an American high school student and like a, that looks so good. It looks great. I love that he's jacked. I probably could. I haven't actually, I might try that out at some point. Just so I can play, like, Ken or, Terry. Cause, I play, like, a handful of characters in Smash. I used to play a lot more. Like, in Smash 4, I used to play, Charizard, Ike, Bowser, and a little bit of Mega Man. But now I play, like, Ike. I guess I also played Doc Mario, too, and Mewtwo. Mewtwo's fun. I love Mewtwo. I'm not the best with that character, but I love Mewtwo. Like, Mewtwo, I feel, is like... I play Mewtwo out of, like, mutual respect, out of also being a weird, genderless, like, experiment in crime against nature. It's like, damn, same, me too. Big mood. Mewtwo's great. Like, what a cool character. I wouldn't know if I consider Mewtwo a comfort character, but, like, I see... Like, I'm a simple person. I see funny they, them in a video game. I play them. Also, I gotta, like... I gotta, like, what's the word we're looking for? I gotta, like, call some people out real quick. Why are there, like, so few non-binary Mewtwo OCs that I've, like, seen? Like, why? Why are y'all such cowards? Seize life, homie. Like, everybody's like, haha, this funny genderless cat is, like, a binary gender, and it's like, you sure about that? Are you sure about that? I don't know, I see a character that's like, there's a lot that I've seen. I've actually... one of the reasons I've, like, been making my own kind of goofy Mystery Dungeon OC thing is because it's a lot of it is, like, pettiness, honestly, or I'm like, no non-binary versions of these characters. That won't do. Must take matters in my own hands. I will, like, rub my evil transgender hands on anything. You can't stop me. It's gonna happen. Like, sometimes you just have to, you know, just to prove a point that you're stronger than cis people. You have to be like, alright, you're not doing this right. Let me show you how it's done. You know? Like, not all trans hands are evil, but, like, sometimes you just have to, like, show cis people who's boss a little bit. And rub your evil little transgender hands on things. My hands, in particular, are capable of great evil, but, you know, this is a mileage may vary thing, you know? Ah! Oh, sick. I'm not gonna get frozen. Let's go. Man, I'm realizing something more and more is that, like, there are so few movies that are, like, coming out / that are out that I'm, like, really that interested in. And that's a shame. Because I was, when I was hanging out with my father, we were looking through, like, stuff on, like, Prime and stuff like that, where they had a bunch of movies that came out, like, last year and, like, parts of this year, and I'm like, wow! Nothing really screams to me right now. I do kind of want to see, like, Godzilla vs. Kong, but, like, as far as original movies go, like, I don't know. Like, nothing's really shouting out at me. I am really interested in that, like, movie that they're working on. Maybe the people who did, Spider-Verse. No problem. I'll finish the story. Where they're making my Spider-Verse, but, like, as far as, like, new original products go, I'm coming up blank. I'm sure there might be something, probably, like, a smaller indie project, but, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just not really that excited for a lot of, like, media right now, which I don't know if that's I guess it's a good thing, I suppose. Because media can oft be disappointing. But, you know. Excuse me. Getting the hiccups. Hello! What's up, Bobu? How you been? I'm just talking about media. You know, as I do on this show. Ow! I just fell in the hole. I wish media could be good, you know, just unabashedly, but, like, sometimes you just consume media and you go back and you realize, wow, this sucks, actually. You know? It's a shame, honestly. I guess it's like, again, it's a mileage may vary thing. I'm sure there's, like, unabashedly good media. You have to know where to look. and how to look, I suppose. Oosh, movement? Let's go. But yeah, like, I have been consuming a lot of, like, branded media, like the new Digimon anime, Kamen Rider stuff, Tokusatsu stuff in general. I don't know, I feel like I need something, like, what's we're looking for? Non-tied to, like, a particular brand, but it's becoming more and more difficult as time goes on, you know what I mean? It's like the more and more you, like, deal with stuff, you realize, like, how many things are, like, interwoven in an awful little quilt of garbage. Actually, hold on a second. Let me boost the tunes. But, speaking of that, I guess it's good, that I heard that the talks for Microsoft buying Discord have fallen through. Which is, you know, one less thing that a massive conglomerate like Microsoft owns is a good thing. You know? I guess as I mentioned it earlier, I've also been playing some Apex lately. Apex is pretty fun. I'm not very good at the game. Like, at all. I'm trying, though. I've never actually been good at, like, FPSs, like, in general. Like, because I feel like I've played more... when I started out, my first FPS I played was on, like, a controller. You know? Oh! I'm actually Midpex, yeah. Name generator things are for, like, when I'm playing, like, an RPG and you want to name a Pokemon or something. Or, like, any other character. I might do that, like, later. Also, I'm hydrating. Are you? All right, I'll give it a better description. Give me. I'll change it. I'll probably do it with like a team though. I don't think I'll play Apex with randos. It's better to be bad at games with friends than it is with randos, you know? Yeah, honestly. I like FPSs are a game, like game genre I'm like, I enjoy, but like at a point it starts being like, come on man, you know? And for sometimes when I'm playing TF2, that feels like almost instantaneously after I start playing, you know? So I play like TF2 with like Bobu or like tier people, and it's like countdown till someone just says a slur, and it's like, okay, I guess I just don't get to have fun anymore now, you know? Yeah. It was fun playing TF2 with like Tia and them. It was like the last time we played, we were playing where we all named ourselves after like old video game movies, and I got Street Fighter, and that was fun. I was Street Fighter 1994 for like a good month or two, I think, maybe a week. I don't know. Time frames are made up. Time is made up. If I can manage it, I still really want to play like Digimon World 4 co-op. That'd be fun. Actually, I loaded it up. Yeah. It feels like that with a lot of games like that, but it's like trying to get like a good server that like isn't full of chuds is like trying to pull a needle out of a haystack, you know what I mean? You have to be blessed by like Lady Luck herself. Speaking of Lady Luck, again, happy birthday, lesbians. I hope you have a good Pink Moon Day. Go have fun in Smoocha Whammin'. Then... yeah, it's Lesbian Day of Visibility. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Val to get like a huge chud kicked for being a huge chud. I do have to say this though. I feel like I have infinitely more fun playing games like TF2 and Apex than I ever had playing Overwatch. That's for damn sure. They get more buffs. Lesbians, today in particular, lesbians get more buffs from kissing women. That's what happens. It's double EXP day for lesbians. Like, I don't mind if people are tryhards in Overwatch. It's like, can you be normal, please? And people's answers are like, no. Watch me say the N-word 80 times. You know? What's the setting on a dryer? Yeah. I love Hot Topic slogans, by the way. How'd you know? I haven't been to a Hot Topic in forever. Hey, wanna hear a fun, like, story of a time you can, an L you can give Viv from, like, you know, 10 years ago almost? Jesus Christ. That was almost 10 years ago. That's scary. But, I remember being in a Hot Topic, like, 10 years ago. Like, at the apex of my interest in Small Horse cartoon, and I saw one of like those Wonderbolt hoodies, and I'm like, baby wants. That was like 10 years ago, though. Hi, what's up, Saturn? I'm exposing my cringe on main. Is that the story? Yeah, basically. I've had a lot of more stories. Oh, I guess there's another story I can tell. I went through my, an SD card I had in my Switch, because I put it in the shop, and, I found my, like, all my old music. Oh, God. Like, I jokingly give you guff bobo about it, but oh no. My old, like, 14, what I thought was cool at, like, 14, 15, oh, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. It's like taking a walk down memory lane and, like, getting splinters. Oh, no, old music I liked. I haven't actually made music. I kinda did, but nothing like that serious, you know? I'm gonna get razor wire. But nah, it was just me going back through some of my old phases and just being like, oh man. Sometimes I wish the things I liked back when I was 14 were better, but like, nah, I get like Gurren Lagann and like My Little Pony. Oh, God. Part of me wants to be like, nah, that show wasn't that bad. Oh, no. Like, you look back, and it's like, oh, man. Like, on a base level, like, when I watched Friendship with Magic, like, that show is, like, okay, I thought, but you go back, and, like, one of the first things the show does is, like, racially profile. The lesson is, like, don't racially profile, but it's just like, dude. Dude. Why? Yeah. And then there's just, like, the Native American stereotypes, and it's like, ooh, okay. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's not great. I feel like, just as a piece of media, it's okay. Like, I think My Little Pony's at least decent, but like, there's a lot of it, yeah. In Friendship is Magic, yeah. I haven't seen like anything else other than that, but like, you go back and it's like, oh, okay. They really wrote Zecora like that and made her a zebra, huh? Okay. Alright. I guess we're doing this now. And that's not even about, like, some of, like, the more quote-unquote recent stuff the show did, where they hired a South Park writer to write an episode that's, like, pretty not great either. Like, ooh. Show's got, like, you take the nostalgia goggles off and you look at it from, like a older person's perspective, you're like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it does. It's how I feel a lot about, like, I was talking to, like, people about, like, Gurren Lagann last night, where I adore, like, the aesthetics and vibes of the mecha of Gurren Lagann. But it also does that to it also does some, like, really creepy stuff to a character they've established is 14, and it's like, stop. 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 Like, actually stop. I will literally tear off your arms. Oh, what's this? Hey, let's go. Like, I get it, but, like, at least do it to characters who are of age if you're gonna do it at all. Okay, no, that's Gurren Lagann, you're right. Gurren Lagann is the drill that will pierce the heavens. And, like, listen, it's a center to a lot of, like, old classic mecha anime, and, like, on a base level, it's really sick. Like, the mecha design is sick. Like, Gurren Lagann is by far my favorite mech design in anything ever. Right? Like, Gurren Lagann, as far as mech design goes, is time in my brain with Gundam. There's a lot of good Gundams. Like, I might actually finish watching Unicorn, actually, because I really want to finish watching Unicorn. But I might want to finish watching, the 79 Gundam first, which I still haven't finished. Because I'm a sloth. But, you know. Yeah. It also has, like, a couple cool designs for, what's it called? What's the, name of that one guy? God. I'm trying to think of what I was about to say, and I already lost it. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, God, yeah, Angels, that's what it was. Thank you, sorry. My brain just, like, died. Like, Ramiel I still think is a very, very cool design. I love Ramiel. Whatever the, big, like, giant diamond guy is. That dude kicks ass. Yeah. Don't say that. You'll put it out into the world, you know? You will make it real. Aw, gross. You kidding me? Get out of here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. People make up anything for clout. Yeah, God. I love that we just call, like, weird Twitter users main character of the day. That's still super funny to me. Oh, hello. What up? Get poisoned, stupid. Get gooped, idiot. Dumbass. Yeah, the polycule clout. You understand you're not from Portland. Uh-oh. Oh god, I'm dying, Squirtle. Oh, that's right, I can double jump, right. Sometimes I forget what, like, abilities I have, and my brain is just like, hey, you can double jump, remember? And I'm like, oh, right, I can. You ever just forget you can do things in games? Oh, sick, let's go. How was it? I know it's, like, old boomer shooter. I'm probably gonna end up playing Doom 2016 at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna do that in October, because that game is, like, kind of short. Oh, right, you're talking about that one anime? Yeah. That one that, like, a bunch of chuds like is, oh, it's gonna trigger the SJWs. The ones who don't like that weird, like, 20-year-old who looks like she's, like, 12. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fun. They're anime nerds, Bobu. Nothing they really do makes sense. It was like, Be Nice to Me or some shit. Like Nagatoro, I think is the name of that thing. Honestly, don't know. I haven't really been following it because, like, if I'm gonna watch stupid anime, it's gonna be stupid anime that's fun. Like Shinkalion. Where they make a child pilot a trained robot. Or Gundam. Yeah. Like, it's amazing people get, like, all up in arms about for, like, no reason. It's hysterical, you know? Like, the thing people will, like, go to bat for still, like, drives me up a wall with how absurd it is. Because I'm thinking also a lot about, like, remember when Tokyo Mirage Sessions was coming out? And they're like, oh no, they took away her vagina bones. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? You know? Like, it's that. It's like people complaining about Armika or Cammy, you know? In Street Fighter V, and they, like, edit things to make it suitable for being on TV. You know, it was like, oh, why can't I see the line of Cammy? I want to see it. It's like, bro, calm down. It's a video game. No one needs to see that in every single match. You know? No one needs to know you play one-handed. Like, the things people will go to bat for when it comes to video games are so confusing to me. Because, like, these are people who won't care that they're getting swindled by companies, right? You think they would, but they usually don't. And they just complain about, like, but why no Big Booba in my video game? Westerners ruin everything. Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel like as long as the character is going to, like, be unabashedly horny, it'll be fine. Like, but my problem is that it's always in the exact same way. It's like, get some flavor, son. Broaden your horizons. And it's always just like, no, vacuum seal Booba all the time. Like, that's my thing. It's never in ways that are different. It's always just like Big Booba vacuum sealed in her outfit, and maybe she do a little jiggle. And it's just like, come on. come on, you know? Be, like, tasteful at the very least. Be cool about it, you know? No, it's just like, no. Like, ugh, you Westerners wouldn't understand, says the person from, like New York complaining about it on, like, a forum. You know, like, I still don't understand that. Like, you're a Westerner too, son! That's your brother! That's your sister! That's your sibling! Real, you know? Like, you're a Westerner too, you weeb! Jesus Christ! Oh, man. And you know what? I think the ultimate, like, dude, why are you trying to be completely accurate to the source material? I think, in, like, a Western kind of sense, has to be the, what X-Men movie was that? The one with, Psylocke in it. Where they actually say they had to, like, Vaseline her into her outfit to get it to fit. Because it's like she vacuum sealed herself in it, you know? What movie was that? Let me see what that was. Oh, it was Apocalypse, right. X-Men Apocalypse. They, like, had to, like, literally, like, Vaseline her and put her in that suit. That's what I remember hearing. Like, at what point do you say, like, enough is enough and I won't suffer for my craft like this, you know? At what point? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, good lord. Oh, man. You know, I'm speaking of Psylocke. I love Psylocke. Psylocke is, like, probably the world's first race faker. That's not even true, but, like, the idea of that is so outrageously funny to me that I'm gonna keep my story like that. Alright, so here's the thing about comics. They're stupid, right? So, Psylocke is Captain Britain's sister, right? Betsy Braddock. And at some point, they decide, alright, we've had enough of, like, this kind of generic look for her. So we're gonna, like, psychically put your brain in the body of this Asian woman. And they just went with it. And no one told them no. And, like, even funnier than that is the fact that, like, there was a real person, an actual honest-to-goodness person who worked at Marvel and was a race faker. And, like... Yes. 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 Welcome to comic books, where, like, the stories are made up and the rules don't matter. Comic books are so stupid. Like, I have a soft spot for a couple comic book characters, right? Like, Miles Morales. I think Kamala Khan is very cool. You know, this, that, and the other thing. But, like, comic books are so outlandishly, bafflingly, like, hysterically stupid that if you think about it for longer than 10 seconds, I feel like your brain just, like, turns into goop. Right? Like, every so often, I remember that, like, they turned the work of Jewish people into, like, Nazi caricatures, and I just kind of dust my hands and go, yeah, I guess, you know? No one has brains making comics. Like, at all. Like, I'll never understand what makes people go, yes, I have made a character that is, like, clearly Jewish coded into a fascist caricature, and, like, I see nothing wrong with this. I see no difference. Love is love. And it's like, come on. Come on. Really? Seriously? Honestly? It's the worst. Comic books are terrible. Comic books are so terrible. Like... And I kind of like comics, like, on a base level, you know? Like... I will read, like, manga and stuff like that, but, like, you know... There is a point where you just kind of gotta put the book down and say, this is stupid, and, like, go outside. Yeah, you get it, Elfo. You get it. Oh, Lord. Oh. Anyway. How have y'all been? I'm gonna stop going on a rant for a minute and restore my energy. That's good. I wouldn't mind playing through a lot of those, like, older Doom games. Like, I still kind of want to play Doom 3, because I have to know. The same reason I want to play Sonic 06 one day, because I have to know. Have to know. Yeah. Just had a playthrough of, like, 90s Doom. 90s Doom is a pretty cool game. I've only ever really played 2016. And 2016 is a blast. You know, no pun intended. But, you know, that game's great. I love just, like, how meaty in that game everything is. Landing blows feels good. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's cool. There seems to be a lot more just, like, power trip games like Doom, I think, that need to exist. Games where you're just, like, outrageously strong. And the game will still kill you, but you can still feel, like, the strength of just being an unstoppable badass for a little bit. Yeah, honestly. Doom games just have that, like, je ne sais quoi. Yeah. Like, alright, okay. I said that, like, Asura was my favorite, like, anger man, but, like, Doom Guy is pretty close. Like, I think Asura is my favorite anger dad, but, like, Doom Guy is my favorite anger man. Yeah, that's great, you know? It's just like Earthbound, you know? It's just like Earthbound. It was the style of the time, you know? Where's that teleporter? I saw it over in this general area. Yeah, you know? Sometimes you steal, like, good music or you're Earthbound, sometimes you steal bad music. Like, alright. I think some of the Doom music is very good, but, like, nothing's gonna beat E1M1, right? E1M1 is, like, the GOAT. You know? Nothing's gonna ever beat that. You can't top that. Literally theme of Anger Man. Man. I do kind of want to, like, play/watch Asura's Wrath. That game's incredible. Like, Asura is my favorite anger man. No, like anger dad. There's a lot of, like, anger dads, but Asura, I think, is my favorite one. There's just something about him, you know? I think it's the fact that he's just tits out, honestly. And he's like, wow, king. I'm like, I can respect that. I respect a man who's tits out. Yeah, yeah. But unlike some of them, I feel like out before him, my favorite anger dad was probably like Dad of Boy Kratos. Dad of Boy Kratos is actually a pretty good anger dad for what it's worth. You know, it took him a while, but he finally made it there, you know? But I still think like Asura like wipes the floor with a lot of them because he's not a bad person, right? Also, just the things you can do in that game are very funny. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you're just like, Grog, I hate my dad, oh, you don't really have a lot of character development. You know? But like, one thing I can appreciate about like Doomguy and Asura is that they're like, even though they're really angry, they try not to get like a lot of people involved in it that don't deserve it. Get out of here with that shit, man. And like, I feel like in Asura's case that like like Asura and Doomguy both have like very laser focused anger, you know? It's not like it's cartoonish, but it's not like absurd. You can understand why they're mad, you know? And I can respect characters like that, you know? Characters with laser-focused anger, I respect. That's kind of why I really like, Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk is probably my favorite one. Doomguy's really good. He's probably, like, my favorite, like, Space Marine character. But, like, I gotta be honest, I've never really played a Halo game all the way through. But those stupid, like, Sir, honk, memes, like, those, Master Chief, you mind telling me why you're blank memes are starting to, like, make me like the character a lot more. I might actually play Halo one of these days. Yeah, the memes are great. I played, like, a Halo game, like, way back in the day. Like, again, 10 years ago. Because I got it for free from, This is gonna be a very interesting sentence. One of my, superior officers. For lack of a better term. Like, again, this is old but repeated Viv lore where I went to military school for a year. And that was an experience. You know? They're fucking monsters out there, man. There's a lot of, like, ultimate clickbait. Like, I remember I saw a clickbait video on YouTube where it was about, like, this video about, like, them, like, saying, oh, we callously dropped this puppy into this cheetah enclosure, you know, and stuff like that. I really like cheetahs, you know? Cheetahs are great. I love they have service dogs. It's so good. That's, like, I think one of my favorite things. Like, I can't believe they have service dogs. That's great. Animals are great. I really love animals. Yeah, cheetahs are kind of anxious. So they have, service dogs, actually. And they, like, grow up together like a little dog in, like, their enclosures and zoos and stuff like that. Yeah, Yeah, that's great. I love that. That's sick. Oh, I'm gonna get cooked. Oh, I'm getting cooked. Like, look it up. It's actually really interesting. Also, like, cheetahs are the only big cats that meow, too. That's another fact. Who says you don't learn anything on this stream? If you want after this run, I'll show you a video of them doing it. It's great. It's magical. Yeah, it's great. I love that big cats are just cats that are big too. Like, just seeing them try to like sit in cardboard boxes and stuff. You know what I would actually kind of love to? Like, it might be because of my upbringing, but I love edutainment games, actually. I grew up playing stuff like Jumpstart and Hooked on Phonics as a kid, so I really have a soft spot in my heart for edutainment games. Yeah, I love that. Or like the snow leopards biting their own tails. Yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah, I love edutainment games. Like, Jumpstart games I feel like are very nostalgic for me. I still kind of want to play some humongous entertainment games one day. Like, I'd love to play, like, maybe even some of the Blue's Clues games, honestly. Maybe, you know? Love those games. Freddy Fish and stuff like that. Yeah, humongous. I love humongous entertainment games. They're so cute. Just a fun little traipse down memory lane. We could also play, like, backyard baseball. I'm thinking about spelling it backwards, but it makes me just think of that one drug from Elder Scrolls. Damn. Got him. Now I'm thinking about the Bofadis Genjuro loops and I'm losing my mind. I've posted that video like a lot of times in Fightcore because I like it's my favorite like Sam Show video ever made. It's so good. Just the guy's like diction is hilarious. Nah, that's fine. Oh wow, that's hilarious. That is sick. What if you're talking like hypothetically about this one for a minute? I would never ban you for that. Yeah, you might. You might. You have the power. I might fall for it. Like, if you got me, like, a decade or two early, no, not even a decade or two earlier, like, a decade earlier, I would have fallen for Updog. Like, I know I would have fallen for Updog, you know? Because, like, when I was, like, 13, 14, I didn't really have a good grasp of humor yet. You know, because of the disorder. But, I definitely would have fallen for Updog. Like, completely. Oh, I'm slower than shit. Please stop shooting me. What else did I play a lot of as a kid? I tried back in the day to play the PC version of Sonic Heroes, and that went about as well as you'd expect for like a not optimized computer in the early 2000s, you know? Little, I had a VeggieTales game for PC. That was something. I remember I didn't play a lot of it, but I did have that, that Treasure Planet, tactical game. That's, on Steam now. But, I think I played mostly on my computer back in the day were, Sonic fan games. Like, I played a lot. I remember being on, like, a lot of those old Sonic fan sites back in the day. Oh, man. A lot of those places, like, looking back on it in my mind, were cesspools, right? Just full of, like, terrible people. Like, they were fine, but, like... Oh, I missed. I was lurking. I was, like, a child, right? I was too young to really know how to, like, use the internet or do anything cool. So I just, like, explored for the most part. That's how that's what I became aware of, like, a lot of people who, like, are kind of huge clowns. Like Psy Guy or Kerbifer. You know? But to be honest, I think I got more aware of Kerbifer being on Newgrounds back in the day. Which was not a good place for me to be. So I saw infinitely more than I needed to or wanted to. And make of that what you will. But, you know, I did get to see the work of people who are also huge chuds I actually kind of enjoyed when I was younger, like, SMBZ. Like, I can't believe that, like, what's his name turned out to be a huge clown. Mr. Alvin Hayes, but, you know, what are you gonna do, I guess? What are you gonna do? At least X is still cool. Wish he animated, but, you know, he's busy making content for the internet. More power to him. I'm trying to do the same thing myself. By the way, you should, if you want to boost my content, if you want to do something that's unpaid, if you can pay, you know, drop a dime. Drop some silver in my tambourine. Help a poor them fill their pretty dream. Give me pennies, I'll take anything. You know? I really love that song, like, unironically. That song kicks ass. If you didn't guess the first time I heard that song, you win a prize. And I'll give you a hint, it was in a movie. There's your hint. The song is Green Tambourine, by the way, which is a really good song. I really like that song a lot. I know one boomer tune. But, to remove the guessing game from the equation, the movie in question was, Recess School's Out. You know, I actually kind of liked Recess. I didn't think I really liked it as much as I did a lot of the other, like, Saturday morning, One Saturday Morning Nick cartoons, but it's you know, it's a pretty alright one. I actually didn't know, someone who worked on Hey Arnold actually made the show until, like, today. I like a wide variety of music. I think my favorite, like, Boomer song outside of that one has to be the Bayonetta cut of Fly Me to the Moon. I was thinking about it recently because I was thinking about like the what's it called one, the Ava cut. Oh, I'm dead. All right, let's play like one Bandit run and then we'll switch over to Final Fantasy IV. Boomer tunes are good. It's just that, you know. Thank you. I think the Bayonetta cut is still the best version of that song. The Ava cut just is just like so morose and lame, and the Bayonetta cut is just like it's just the sound of Bayonetta's pussy popping severely, so you know. Oh man. Hmm? Yes? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? I mean, you listen to that Bayonetta cut and like, am I wrong though? Am I wrong though? Right? Listen. Listen. It may be an out there descriptor, but you listen to that Bayonetta cut and I'm like, maybe it has a point, you know? If it makes you feel better, I'll never refer to it that way again. Spoil sport. Well, I shouldn't have done that. Who's shooting me? Oh, that's sick. I think it would be okay. I got a copyright strike when I did it on when I got it through what's it called? But I have to look into it again. When I played it when I played Bayo the first time, to completion rather. I'll have to check when I get the Switch version. It won't be until I get my Switch back. Yeah, it is a remix. Like, listen to the Bayonetta cut of that song, and you're like, is it wrong? You know? Judge me if you will, but, you know, I didn't stutter. God damn it. Friggin'. Why you keep getting in my way, bro? Man, I love the Skullgirls soundtrack. It's so good. Speaking of Skullgirls, I saw like a video on Twitter of, I think it was a YouTube video I saw of like new stuff Bayo can do, where he can just like bring back his chair after he's thrown it. It's like, bro, come on. Listen. Listen. You may be able to command grab me with your powerful lesbian hands, but I will... You only did that because I'm telling the truth. Alright? Alright? Wait, alright, that's the big punch. Right, listen. I can't remember what every movie has is. And I don't even play pots. I forget things, alright? Johns. That's what this is now. This is the Johns part of the stream. Ah! So I think that was a command grab then. Yeah, it's true. You got me. I've been faking liking Guilty Gear this entire time. I'm sorry for you to find out this way. I still really want to draw in a bigger crowd. I might play Alien Isolation. I might play a bunch of different games, but I like just playing what I feel like, you know? I don't know. I have to find my niche, I suppose. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, wait, I have a button.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, there we go. I love that button. Later, Elfo. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know. We can make one that suits one. MD Black Nerd. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. I don't really have any more emote slots in Wii right now, so if you want to get more emotes, bring in those subs, folks. It'd be cool if you could, but if you can't, I understand. Things are kind of bad right now. So, if you want to, though, it'd be sick of you. You know what? I want to live life deliciously. So, I'm gonna activate this. I'm not gonna ask again because I already asked. But I still need to just think about what I need to do to just make this stream a lot better. I just want to bring in more people. Like, I don't know how to do that. And that's my big problem right now. Oh god, I am getting cooked. Ah, man. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. Ah, well. We'll leave it there for now. Sorry I kind of left on a sour note on both ends, but let's play some Final Fantasy. Let me stop this, close out of this, and allow